Almost. We're live! Yay! Welcome to Book Battles UK Edition, everybody. Hello! We're so excited to be here today. I have some amazing booktubers from across the pond that are wonderful, and I am so excited to be sharing this with them and with any of you who live not in the United States so that you can watch this and experience and hang out with some awesome booktubers. Because really, after doing this for almost 3 years, I realized that this isn't really about the prizes. This isn't really about the questions. It's really about getting the community together, people who necessarily wouldn't normally hang out because of life circumstances. But we're making it out. Wow. Okay. We're making it work, and we're hanging out and building friendships and building relationships and talking about books, which is why all of us do this anyway. So I'm really excited to be here. Thank you guys for joining us. And I want to introduce these amazing booktubers that we've got here. As you guys know, I'm Kales from Kaleskorner. I'm currently reading Scythe by Neil Shusterman, which is my buddy read with my friend Allison over on our podcast, YWYA. If you're not listening to that, please do. It's pretty cool. We just talk about the importance of YA books and fangirl and give recommendations and all sorts of things. So we're reading Scythe by Neil Shusterman. And I want to introduce you guys to these lovely ladies here. Codie, you're first on my screen, so you want to go ahead and tell us who you are, what your channel is, and what are you reading right now?
Yeah, I'm Codie. I live in Scotland and I'm English, and my channel is Codie's Book Corner. I read all sorts of things from YA to adult, and I'm currently reading The Shadow of the Wind by Kaleskorner. I think that's how you pronounce it. Are you loving it? I'm only like 10 pages in, so okay. But yeah, so far so good. But like I've heard so many good things, so I'm like super excited. If I wasn't on here right now, I would like totally be reading that book.
Yes, no, I've heard nothing but good things about that book. Like it gets at the bookstore I work at, people recommend it still recommend it. So, that's awesome. I love hearing that. And Emma.
Hello. So I'm Emma. I'm from the channel Drinking by My Shelf. And yeah, I read a range of things, a lot of thrillers, kind of my favorite. But right now I'm reading For Today I Am a Boy by Kim Fu.
And what's that about? I haven't heard of that one.
So it's a YA book about a trans Chinese teenager. Okay. And I'm buddy reading that one with Emma from Emma Tobias and Josh from Scribbles Reads.
Oh,
I'm only a little bit in, but it's good so far.
Love Josh, love them. That's awesome. That's so cool. It sounds, I haven't heard of it. I got to put it on my list now because I'm always still amazed at how many books there are in the world. And like, before I got this job, oh, we lost Codie.
Sorry.
It's okay. You'll come back. I'm not worried about it. And so, and then like I got this job at the bookstore and I was like, I know nothing. There's so many books in the world. Also, side note, I'm like super jealous of your channel name and what you do on there because I was like, damn it, that's brilliant. I wish I would have stolen it, but I think your channel Drinking by My Shelf is great. And then we have Jess.
Hi, yeah, so I'm Jess from Read By Jess, and on my channel I mostly talk about like YA and thrillers because they're my favourite genres, and when I find YA thrillers, that's like the best thing ever. I also run middle grade chat on Twitter, and I'm trying to read more middle grade at the moment. So I'm between books, but I'm about to start The House with Chicken Legs by Sophie Anderson, which sounds really good, and it's our middle grade chat book of the month for April. So yeah.
Oh, that's awesome. I just finished a really good middle grade that I enjoyed, and I would have to look on my Goodreads. But I've also been trying to read more middle grade because I feel like I know a lot of picture books from having done like story times and stuff, and I know a lot of YA, and I know a decent amount of adult too and nonfiction and stuff. But middle grade I feel sometimes weak in, and it's just like, oh, let me give you all these really old middle grades that I read 20 years ago when I was in that age group. You know, so I want to keep more up to date. But I love that you run that, and I love the chat that you guys have a lot of the times. It's really, really cool that you guys are promoting that. So thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah, yay! I know. She's like, I don't know what to do with all these compliments. But yeah, so I am, like I said, I'm Kales. Already told you what I'm reading. Welcome to Book Battles. Some of you, this may be your very first time watching live, and I'm so excited to have you guys on. So Book Battles, in case you're joining us for the first time live, or if you're old hat, Book Battles is a Jeopardy-style game show where we take these 3 contestants here, and they compete for a chance to win a free book from Book Depository, which is great. And you guys, the viewers, get a chance to win prizes as well. So for this time around, if you didn't watch the announcement video, I have some really amazingly cute socks. I know they're not necessarily literary themed, but they were too damn cute for me not to pick them for a daily double prize. So I have these really awesome cute Sloth socks and Otter socks, which are just adorable. And so those you can win with the daily double questions. Make sure you're following me at Kaleskorner on Twitter, because that's how you'll submit your question or your answers. I have the questions. You'll submit your answers. Don't submit your questions. That won't work. So I've got, and then for the final prize, you guys were talking about YA thrillers. I've got one right here in my hands called All of This Is True. This is a ARC copy, which we realized is also called Galleys and also called Proofs. So it's the book before the book comes out. And this is a really interesting book. I gave it a 4 out of 5 stars. I want to do a full review on it. It's about 4 teenagers who become friends with their favorite YA author, and she ends up like stealing their lives and their story to write a book. And it's all about kind of how that unfolded and how that happened. And one of the friends is like deathly, like gets in a violent altercation because of it. And it's all told through like interviews and journal entries and text messages and emails. So it's a really interesting book. And I know that Lygia, the author, was really excited about us doing this too. So yay, this is the final prize here. Now I'm going to stop talking. Let's get started with the game here. So for you lovely ladies, if you want to click the box that says Seth, apparently, even though I meant it to be me, down in the corner it'll have a white square around it, and that'll make the game board your primary screen on there. And so we're going to go ahead and get started with what our categories are this time. We have Picto titles, which is where all of the answers are books, and I'm going to be giving you a book. They're going to be pictures that like build the title of the book. So if I wanted to give you Two Towers by J.R.R. Tolkien, I'd put a picture of 2 towers, and then you'd have to figure that out from there. Quotes, I'm going to give you a quote, and you have to tell me what book it is from. They're mostly literary classics, so it's not going to be like some random book that just came out yesterday. They're well-known quotes. YA contemporary, these are all going to be like little snippets. It's like persons or things in YA contemporary novels. Turning 10, the answers are all going to be books that are turning 10 in 2018. So that means they came out in 2008. And Tamora Pierce is all works written by Tamora Pierce, the acclaimed, I hate saying female fantasy author, but she was a premier female fantasy author who like broke out in her time. And yeah, she's still writing to this day. She just had a book come out in February. Any questions? Moving on before we go. None? They're all looking at me like, please stop talking. Okay, cool. As we do this in Book Battles fashion, we have everybody pick a number 1 through 20, and then the person closest to my number goes first. So, Codie, give me a number 1 through 20.
15.
15. Emma.
I was going to say 16 because that's my lucky number, but that's very close.
So you want to say 16?
I'll go with that.
All right. Jess.
I was going to say 14, and I know that's really close, but I'm going to stick with 14.
14. You're going to block Codie off. She has to have it exact or not. But Jess, that worked for you because my number was 13. So Jess, you're going to go first. It's going to go Jess, and then Codie, and then Emma. And so you get 2 categories of your choice before play moves on to the next person, and you can steal as per usual. Cool. Jess, the board is yours. Start us off on Book Battles UK Edition.
Okay. I want to go YA contemporary for 200.
Oh, she's jumping around. I love it. Here we go. For 200, YA contemporary. And it's a daily double right off the bat. So this is worth 400 points for Jess. And that means that for the next question, you guys can tweet your answers to me at Kaleskorner for the next question. Next question, not this one. This one's just for Jess. Jess, in The Chaos of Standing Still by Jessika Brody, what city/airport are the characters stuck in during a snowstorm?
I have never read this, so this is not going to go very well for me. I'm just going to have to guess a city.
Yes, guessing's allowed. There's no penalty for guessing in this game.
I'm just going to have to guess like a city that I think would be like a good place for this to happen. So
go for it. What's this a good city?
Oh my God, I don't know. I'm gonna go with okay, right, yeah. Let's just go with like John F. Kennedy Airport.
Okay, so New York City.
Yeah.
John F. Kennedy Airport. That is unfortunately incorrect. So Codie.
Oh Lord. I've never read this either. Let's go for Heathrow.
Heathrow, that's a great guess, but unfortunately it's just a guess. It is not the correct answer. Emma, can you steal this?
Okay, I also haven't read it, but I'm gonna guess Chicago.
Chicago is also an excellent guess, but again, just a guess. If anybody knows, this is actually my hometown, my airport, Denver, or the DIA, Denver International Airport, in The Chaos of Standing Still. This book actually takes place for a whole 24 hours in the Denver International Airport, which is really cool. It's a really cute book, and we're a little proud of it here in Denver. So that being said, next question right off the bat, guys. You're going to win yourself some Sloth socks if you can get the answer to the next question correct. Here we go. Where in DIA is the secret Starbucks as revealed in The Chaos of Standing Still? There's only one Starbucks in the entire Denver International Airport, and it's called the Secret Starbucks because it's actually really small. And yeah, Seth's looking at me like, what? It's true. And she reveals it in the book of where it's located. So I'm looking for where is this secret Starbucks located? And Seth, who spent a lot of time in the Denver International Airport, is trying to know, and he doesn't. You don't know it. You don't know it. Sorry. So we're waiting. While we're waiting for tweets, I'd love to know, like, what made you start your BookTube channel, ladies? Like, you know, what inspired you to start, and how long have you been doing it? That's another really fun question always to answer. So anybody can start on this one.
So I've only been here for about 6 months or so.
Right.
But I started because I just really want to aggressively push my favorite books on people. And this is the great way to do that.
Yes. No, I like that. How did you find out about BookTube then? If you'd only started like 6 months ago, like what introduced?
It was kind of weird, actually. I used to watch a lot of the beauty channels and like the makeup stuff. And then one of my favorite beauty gurus mentioned that she had a book channel, and that was Emily Fox. I don't know if you guys, yeah. And as soon as she mentioned that she had a BookTube channel, like my world just changed. I was like, oh my God, no, this is the place for me.
I love it. That's awesome. And what about you, Emma? How did you get started on BookTube, and what made you want to do it?
So I started, like, loads of people I've spoken to said they watched BookTube for ages first, and I actually didn't. I always liked video editing. It's something that I used to do. So when I was in my last job, I was like, I really miss doing video editing. I'm just gonna like make up some project so I can do videos. So me and my friend like filmed a video about books, and I edited it together. And it was only when I put it online, I was like, whoa, there's loads of these. So that's kind of how I then accidentally.
I love it. You just absorbed the hype that was there.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that's great. I'm looking, it sounds like I might need to give a hint to these people. This is one of the toughest daily doubles we've had in a while. What about you, Jess, though, as we give our viewers some time to think? How did you get started, and what made you want to do this?
So I only started back like last summer, so pretty new as well. But I had like a book blog for a few years, and just realized that some of the content that I wanted to do just wasn't working in like the written blog form. And some of the things that you just like want to talk about or like show, like especially if you do like a meetup or something, it's really hard to like show all these bloggers that you then met like in a written post. So I just thought videos would be like a better way of doing something. So I still have my blog as well, but like it's just fun to have the videos, I think.
I completely agree. I was very similar actually, because I did videos with my sister beforehand. All right, y'all, I'm gonna give you a quick hint. I'm looking for one of the terminals. Which terminal is this Starbucks in? Okay, we'll change it just like that. Which terminal at the DIA airport is this Starbucks in? That gave it so much hints, but that's fine. Anyway, so I got started because I had made videos. I was making a YouTube channel. I was managing the YouTube channel at my college, actually, and I was doing videos with my sister. And when I got home, I went through a large bout of depression because I had to move back home and I wasn't getting jobs and it was really hard for me. But I missed making videos, and I was like, my life isn't interesting anymore to make videos about. And so I even had an internship at NASA making videos for them. And I was like, all of a sudden, I'm not interested anymore. I was like, what do I like to talk about? And I was like, okay, I have books. And so I started talking about books, and I found out that there was a booktube community, kind of like Emma. And it made it so much easier to transition into making videos about books. And then, you know, it really hit off for me when I was like, I love books and I love trivia and I'm super competitive. How do I make that work? Yeah. And then now we have book battles, and it's 3 years later, and it's kind of crazy. And I'm hoping somebody gets this right. No. Seriously, where are y'all at? Like, I might just continue on with the game, and y'all can keep trying to figure out where this is. I did not think this was that hard. If you Google, like, Starbucks at DIA, I'm, like, giving it to you guys at this point. You're going to get free socks at this point. But that's okay. This is also helpful for me because I come up with so many different questions. I try and juggle, like, how hard they are. So this is good to know that this one was really, really hard. All right, well, I'm just gonna keep going on with the game because I don't want to wait until somebody gets it right. Yeah. So we'll just back up and keep going. So, oh shoot, how do I get back though without revealing the answer? That's a problem on the game board. You know what? If at this point I'm gonna not give any of these socks away, I might just pick a different question. We can do that. So if anybody said we're gonna wait one more. Ah! Somebody got it.
Yay!
Yay! Yay! Random guessing because I'm like 90% sure that's what it was. Okay, cool. Oh, good. And it's a favorite booktuber of mine. She's great. So the answer is, in case anybody cares, Terminal B is the answer of where the secret. It is in B because you never go to B because B is all united. So the winner of this one, of the Sloth socks, is Lygia from Drums of Autumn, who is was on my very first episode of Book Battles International. So yay, Lygia! Now we can move on with the rest of the game. Woohoo! Don't hit another daily double, Jess. I'm just
I'll try not to.
No, all right, pick yours.
Okay, so might make it like a tiny bit easier and go YA Contemporary 100.
All right, sounds good. What does Dimple throw in Rishi's face when they meet? And when Dimple met Rishi by Sanjay Menon?
I want to say it's like an iced coffee or something like that. Oh my God. Is it an iced coffee or is it like a milkshake or something? I'm going to go iced coffee.
Good. Stick with your gut because that's 100 points for an iced coffee. Yay. Jess is on the board. All righty. So play moves to Codie now. Codie, you got your pick.
I'm going to go for pick to titles, and I'm going to be a wuss and go for 100.
All right. You're not a wuss. It's totally fine. 100 pick to titles. Here we go. Oh, if I click on it. There you go. What is this book?
Oh, Handmaid's Tale, Margaret Atwood.
Well, that was so fast. I don't even know what to do with myself. 100 points for Codie there, Handmaid's Tale. So you kind of get the sense of the pick to titles now. But yes, Handmaid's Tale is absolutely correct for 100 points. Alrighty, Codie, pick another one.
Okay. I'm going to ride this wave. Let's go for pick to titles 200.
Do it. I've had people clear almost whole categories. Pick to titles for 200.
Oh. Oh my God, this is harder.
That's what happens when the questions go up.
Yeah. Oh, I want to say like, oh my God, I have no idea. I'm drawing a blank.
I'm just going to help everybody and just say that's intentionally a number 3. Don't pay attention to the green. Don't pay attention to the circle or anything like that. I just couldn't find a vibrant enough 3. So that's just the number. I'm just going to let everybody know that.
Okay, good. Okay.
Don't think too hard about the 3.
What starts with 3 though?
I mean, I do know, so I can't.
Well, yeah, you would know.
Some of the guesses are great.
3 gun tier?
3 gun tier is incorrect. Emma, you got a guess?
The 3 Musketeers.
It is.
Oh my God!
The 3
How did I get that?
Musketeers.
So
that
wrong.
Is the answer. Emma for the steal for 200 points.
I'm so embarrassed. That was so easy.
Don't be embarrassed. It's all good. The whole
Eternally groaning over here.
Seth's dying because he's and the whole chat is like, oh my God, they feel like idiots too. And Amy Jo is like, Emma's a boss for being able to get that. So they're all like face palming right now. All right, Emma, your turn to pick.
Okay, I'll go quotes 100.
Whoa, she's breaking out the quotes. That's some people's least favorite. Here we go. You never really understand a person until you consider things from his point of view, until you climb inside of his skin and walk around in it.
That's so familiar, but I have no idea what it is.
Some people are saying they forgot 3 Musketeers was even a book. So, Codie, I don't even think that's that embarrassing. All right. Seth, if you don't get this one, I will be so disappointed in you. I just mean he made me read this book, is why.
Okay. I really recognize it, but I don't know. So I'm going to just guess something random.
Do
it. Is it like The Perks of Being a Wallflower?
Perks of Being a Wallflower is incorrect.
Okay.
Yes.
Is it To Kill a Mockingbird?
Is that your final answer?
Yeah.
Oh, great, because it is To Kill a Mockingbird. Woo! Sorry, I went a little too fast there. But yay, To Kill a Mockingbird for 200 points for the steal for Jess. Alrighty. Come on. There it goes. All right, Emma, you want another crack at it?
Okay. I'll go Picto titles, 300.
Pick the titles for 300. That seems to be a favorite.
Oh, Eat, Pray, Love.
Final answer?
Yes.
Perfect. Eat, Pray, Love is the answer for 300 points. People are liking that one. Yeah. Everybody's like, wow, it's so fast. We can barely see the answers. They're doing so well. Which is good for you guys, I guess. All right, Jess. Comes right back around to you, my dear. You get to pick.
I want to have a go at Picto titles, so I'm going to go Picto titles 400.
Pick the titles for 400.
Oh my God. Sin City?
Sin City is an excellent guess. I'm really proud of that guess, but it's not correct.
Okay.
Codie.
This is so difficult. Devil something?
Is that your guess? Because, I mean, that could be a book title. I'm guessing you're being facetious.
Demon City? I'm not sure. City of Demons?
City of Demons is your final answer?
Yeah, let's go for that.
It is incorrect here. Emma, can you steal this one?
Oh, God. I have no idea.
Do you want to guess or do you want to pass?
I guess I have to pass. I don't know.
That is okay. The chat knows it. It is Devil in a White City by Eric Larson. So if you want to look back at it, it was Devil, White City. Devil in the White City.
Yeah.
By Eric Larson. Alrighty. Jess, play's still yours.
Okay. I picked those titles for 500.
Pick the titles for 500. Yeah, let's clear that out. No big deal. 500.
Oh, okay. Man on a Mountain. Oh my god. Trying to think of books that this could be. Oh gosh. I don't know. I'm just gonna go with Man on a Mountain.
Man on a Mountain. Final answer?
Yeah.
That is incorrect for you. Codie.
I'm in the same boat here. I have no idea. Mountain Man. Why not?
Mountain Man. Mountain Man is an excellent guess. It is incorrect. Emma.
Oh, I don't know.
Oh, someone in the chat got it.
The Boy in the Mountain?
You are the closest one, for sure. It's The Boy at the Top of the Mountain.
Oh.
So the placement mattered in this one. The Boy at the Top of the Mountain by John Boyd, who wrote The Boy in the Striped Pajamas. This is the next one that he wrote there. So Bookish Babbler was actually the only person to get it right. So well done. Alrighty. Codie.
Okay.
What shall you do?
Let's go for quotes. 300.
Quotes for 300. I would rather be happy than dignified.
Ooh, I have heard that, but I'm really not sure. Is it a classic, maybe? Let's go for Sense and Sensibility.
Sense and Sensibility is an excellent guess, and it probably would fit in really well in that book, but it is not correct.
Oh.
Emma.
I don't know. I was wondering if it was Jane Austen as well. I'd rather be happy than dignified.
It's a great quote.
Maybe Pride and Prejudice?
Pride and Prejudice is also a really great guess. It is not Pride and Prejudice, though. Jess.
I don't know. I was thinking it'd be Jane Austen as well. Maybe I don't know, Jane Eyre.
It's a great thing that you said that, because it is indeed Jane Eyre by Charlotte Bronte. So it was not Jane Austen, but a different Jane. So Jane Eyre. Well done, Jess. Well done. Alrighty. So that was Codie did quotes. Yeah. So now it moves to Emma.
Okay. I'm gonna go turning 10 100.
Turning 10 for 100. So once again, these are books that are turning 10 years old in 2018. So that means they came out in 2008.
Okay.
Released in September 2008, this popular dystopian novel was revolutionized YA and was turned into a rather successful movie series starring Jennifer Lawrence.
So The Hunger Games.
Yes, it is The Hunger Games. Oop, no, cancel. Shoot, what just happened? Nope. I got it. I fixed it. Yay. Computer needed a freak out. It needed one freak out. After that disaster that was the last episode, it needed one little mini freak out. It got it. You're fine. All right, so 100 points for Emma. Well done there, my dear. All right. You get to go again.
Okay, I'll try same category 200.
Same category for 200. In May 2008, the author of the Twilight Saga released this book, her first adult novel.
Oh, what's that? Adult novel. Was the host adult? I didn't read it.
I'm not telling you.
Oh, I'll go with that.
Your answer.
I'll guess that.
Perfect, because it is the host. 200 points. Well done. Alrighty then. Emma gets both of her questions correct. Jess.
Turning 10 for 300.
Turning 10 for 300. Taking place on a planet where all men can hear each other's thoughts, this book was released in May of 2008.
The Knife of Never Letting Go by Patrick Ness.
That was so fast, I can't even ask if it was your final answer because you were so sure in that. 300 points for The Knife of Never Letting Go. Well done. Are you going to continue with the same category or move somewhere different?
I'm going to continue, so yeah, 400.
Yeah, you guys have been on a roll with this one. So 400. Turning 10 for 400. Filled with ballroom dancing, Philadelphia Eagles fans, and estranged wives, this book came out in September 2008.
Oh my god, what is this? I really have no idea. Like, I'm not going to be able to guess this at all, so I'm going to have to pass.
You're going to pass? Okay. Codie.
I know this, but I can't think of the name. It's something Silver Linings Playbook.
Wow! She pulled that out of nowhere. That is Silver Linings Playbook is correct for Codie. She steals 400 points out from Jess. Well done. It made me giggle that it was another Jennifer Lawrence movie, and I wanted to put something like that in there, but I was like, I feel like that might be too obvious, but it worked. You obviously got it, Codie. And play passes on to you, girl.
I'd like to go for quotes 400.
Quotes for 400. Well, baby, you're already in that cage. You built it yourself, and it's not bounded in the west by Tulip, Texas, in the east by Somaliland. It's wherever you go, because no matter where you run, you end up just running into yourself.
Oh, wow. I don't know. I regret everything.
I regret everything.
I have no idea. I'm gonna say, I mean, it sounds like it'll be set in America. Let's go for Huckleberry Finn. I have no idea.
Huckleberry Finn is incorrect. I'm not even gonna tease you on that one. Emma.
I have no idea. I can't even think of a guess. I'm gonna have to pass.
Jess.
I just don't even know. I don't have an answer, sorry.
Okay, no one in the chat seems to get it either. A lot of them are like, these are so familiar, but we don't know what they are. It's Breakfast at Tiffany's by Truman Capote. Yep. Breakfast at Tiffany's by Truman Capote. All right, Codie, you still get to go.
Let's go for Turning 10, 400. Have we had that yet?
Turning 10 for 500?
Yeah, that one, yeah.
Okay. Prince Po and Katsa first met in this book, released in October of 2008.
Oh, Jesus. Prince Po? There's a Prince Po in some book?
Yep. He's great.
Oh my, it's probably something, it's clearly something I haven't read. What haven't I read?
Let me show you a list.
Yeah, right. Okay. I know it's clearly, I'm just gonna have to pass. I have no idea of any princes named Poe.
The chat has lost its mind. They're so excited.
I know. And I'm gonna have to read it, whatever it is, because clearly I'm missing out. No, I have no idea. I
don't know either. I've never heard of a Prince Poe or Cats. I don't feel like it's going to be some famous series that I missed.
Leah from Drums of Autumn is literally typing in all caps. She has her
I'm
and
so
Melissa from
sorry, everyone.
Bookish Babbler have not stopped like shouting over the chat right now. It's hysterical.
How do I know?
I have no idea. I pass.
Jess.
I also have no idea. I'm really sorry.
I think they're all going to get really, really mad at you, but that's okay. It is called Graceling by Kristen Cashore.
That's on my TBR. Are you kidding me?
There you go. Now moving on up that TBR.
Like right here. Like, oh my god.
Codie's like, let me get it down for you. All right, Emma.
Okay. Is there the 200 of quotes? Is still?
Yeah.
I'll get that one.
All right, here we go. 200 for quotes. It is only with the heart that one can see rightly. What is essential is invisible to the eye.
All of these have been so familiar. I should be better at reading. It is only with the heart that one can see rightly. What is essential is invisible to the eye.
I'm going to give one hint on this one.
Okay.
This is a translated work. So the quote might not be exact, but it is translated into English. So that's the one hint I will give on that because I feel like that's fair, as in some translations might be a little different.
Okay. What's translated? Literally, like, the only thing that's coming to mind that I know is translated is so random and probably not this, but I'm just going to go with it, is Lolita.
Lolita is a great guess, but it is not correct. Yes.
I have no idea. I've been staring at this trying to figure out even a guess, and I can't think of anything translated either, so sorry, pass.
It's okay, Codie. Oh, is Codie frozen? Codie! I think she's frozen. Well, we have to wait for her turn. Codie, my dear! Uh-oh. Oh, there she is. She coming back? Maybe? Codie? Almost there. Hanging in an awkward pause. That is okay. But yeah, so we've got some people in the chat who've gotten it. I'm starting to realize I might need to have Melissa back on from the Bookish Babbler because she keeps firing them out, and I'm like, good lord, girl. I'm gonna blame it on the blue hair, even though it looks really cute on her. But let's see here, Codie, anything? No, she must be coming back soon. Well, I mean, I can always, Melissa, I'm always down for another round. I know a lot of people are actually. I had to resend out my list of people who were excited, who wanted to be on the show because I lost the original list. So I was just like, anybody and everybody, which is how I found these three lovely ladies on the show because they were all like, yes, we want to play. And then people are like, if you put Melissa on, don't put me on. That's fair. That's fair. Melissa might have to come on for like an all-star round or something like that, which I want to do again too. So I love the all-star rounds and I love the second chances rounds too. I'm gonna check in with Codie real quick because I wonder if she's okay. Because sometimes this happens, and you know, Codie, you there? Technology sometimes is stupid, but we work with it. Do you guys mind if I just like ask you another question and we keep just talking about it real quick and until she gets there? So, Emma, can you remember like what drew you to reading in the first place? Like, what was a book that you read as a child that like really turned you into a reader? Do you have one, or is it just like something you just always did?
Yeah, I've literally always been obsessed with reading. People always talk about like Harry Potter turning them to reading or Twilight, but I honestly do not remember a time before reading. I was just obsessed with it.
You just always did it. So do you remember like a really great book that you read as a kid?
I mean, so many. I don't know. I can't really remember what my first like children's books we read were. Read things like The Little Wooden Horse. Does anyone ever read that?
I know of it. I never read it.
Oh, it's so cute. Stuff like that.
Yeah. And what about you, Jess? Like, did you have a book that really like stuck out to you as a kid, or one that like made you into a reader?
I like always read as well, but I think the Jacqueline Wilson books like really solidified my love of reading as a kid. And then I think when I got to Twilight as like a young teen, that like amped it up even further. But
yeah. No, for sure. I feel very similarly in that I always was a reader, and I like taught myself to read when I was 2. And so I'm starting to think her phone might have died because she's not even answering my tweets. But I loved reading as a kid. It was something that I always thought it just was transporting. Like I said, I taught myself to read when I was really young. And there are so many more, like Harry Potter is really big in my family because it helped other members of my family become readers. But I was always like the reader, and I still am. That's why it like surprises no one that I work in the book industry and that I, know authors and, get them to come to the store and all sorts of things like that, and run book battles. Nobody's surprised. In fact, even at the bookstore, they're always like, your breadth of knowledge of books is crazy. And I'm like, no, there's some other ones. Some people have said that like some of their favorites that they read was Madeline, Little Fires Everywhere. I loved Madeline. I thought she was so brave. What on some other ones that you guys can let us know in the chat? Like, what are some childhood books that you absolutely loved? And then I'm trying to see where we're at with Codie. I feel bad because I don't. Oh, she's responding. We have 3 little dots. Sorry, phone spontaneous joy. The link isn't allowing me to join in. All right, hold on. We're gonna try and get her back real quick. Here we go. Yay, technology. We're gonna make this work. Please let her in. I know, I'm like, I don't know what happened. Because I put her out of the broadcast so that she could rejoin it again, but now I'm scared that I might have blocked her from it or something. Is that possible? I can't have blocked her from it, right?
I don't think so.
Okay. You guys are really patient. Thank you so much. I think I jinxed it. But it's fine. We've had great horror stories here at Book Battles. We've had people not show up. We've had internet spontaneously combust. One time we had Vanessa had to do the whole thing just by listening. We couldn't see her at all. It was like having her on a phone call. And then we'll see what we have to do with Codie. But that's what's great about technology in terms of that we can definitely troubleshoot the living daylights out of it. But at the same time, it sucks like right now. So I'm really grateful for all of you guys who are in the chat, who are being really patient, and it's not working. Crap. Okay. Let's see here. Ideas, technology boyfriend? How did we lose her? In the chat. I just sent her the link like she said. Let's see here. Da, 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 da. We're gonna try here. I've never had this happen before. Nope. Okay, cool, great, awesome. This is gonna be really awkward, but I'm just gonna have Seth test the link real quick. So Seth is just gonna click on it and like pop his head in here for a hot second to see if it's the link, or if it's just Codie. That would be terrible. Let's try. Oh, she gave me her email address. Maybe I can try it that way. Invite. All right. We're gonna make it work. It's gonna be fine. I just feel really bad for anybody who's gonna be like watching this afterwards. They're gonna like have to fast forward and be like, what's happening this whole time that was here. But I'm just really so grateful because this community would not work. We all say hi to Seth.
Hello, everyone.
Seth says hello. And so, yeah, Seth is a lifesaver. I don't really know what I would do without him. But so we're just gonna see. She's gonna check her email, see if she can get in that way. Ah!
She's in.
We have a Codie!
I'm so sorry, guys.
No, don't worry about it. We made it work. It's totally fine. We're so happy to have you. We would much rather spend the awkward time in between to make sure that we have you rather than like lose you out completely in the game. It's totally fine. Everybody's patience is amazing and their kindness is abounds. In the chat, they're so nice and so celebratory. They're all like, yay, Codie's back. So you're good.
They couldn't allow me back in. I kept trying. I was like, why?
I have no idea what happened, but that's okay. I'm glad the email worked because I was like, there was more than one way to do this.
Cool.
Of course, like 5 people totally just tuned out. Well, y'all suck, whoever tuned out. With technology sucks sometimes, but that's okay. Thank you guys for sticking through it. All right, Codie, it is your turn to guess. Jess and Emma got this one wrong. It is a translated text. I didn't know if you had heard that before. So it is only with the heart that one can see rightly. What is essential is invisible to the eye.
Oh, a translated text.
And the other 2 guesses that they had were Lolita, and then Jess could not think of a translated text, so she didn't. She passed.
I'm gonna go for Perfume by Patrick Suskind. I don't think that's right though.
It is not right, but I feel like I need to make that an answer to a question at some point. Is The Little Prince actually?
Oh,
yeah, everything. Yes. All right. So, Emma, you get to go again.
Okay. I will go picture titles.
All right. Okay. Pick the titles for 600.
I don't even know what that thing on the right is.
That's why it's a 600 level question. If you know what it is, it's easy.
Yeah. Oh god.
Everybody's like, what?
That. Like looking at it sideways, like is it gonna be fun?
Some of these answers, sorry, they're like snake geometry.
Yeah.
Snake mosaic? No.
I don't know, like Cobra map.
Cobra map. That is also a favorite of mine. Cobra map along with snake geometry, snake mosaic, and snake rainbow are all incorrect.
Okay.
Yes.
I'm gonna go with the only book that I can think of that has like a snake type being in the title and go with like The Serpent King because I can't think of anything else.
King is an excellent guess. It is really, really good. And you, along with everyone else in the chat of Viper's Territory, Cobra City, are all incorrect. Codie.
That was going to be my guess. I'm going to go for this. I don't think this is even a real book, but Cobra State.
Cobra State is also a great guess, but it is not. I will say that Jess was really close in terms of serpent is the word I was looking for with the snake there. And if anybody wants to look at that map real quick, it is a map of a particular city. It is a European city famous for canals and things, because the book is called The Serpent of Venice. So that's an overview map of Venice, and the colors are the territories in Venice that they have here. But that's why that was a 600 level question, because that would only have been recognizable if you had seen a map of Venice with the territories on it like that. So that's okay. I was really not expecting anybody to get that, but that's fine. It's all good. This is a great book, by the way. We have him coming to the store, and I'm really excited because Christopher Moore is serious, and it's great. And they're all like, why didn't she mention the canals? I'm like, because it's a 600 level question. Moving on. Anyway. Jess.
Okay, YA Contemporary 300.
YA Contemporary for 300. What is the name of Eliza's webcomic in Eliza and Her Monsters by Francesca Zappia?
Oh my god, I love this book. Why have I got mine? It's, oh my god, and it's literally like there. And it's
right. I see it on your shelf.
Oh my god, why? Why is this happening? And I read it like literally within the last month or two. So this is, oh my god.
And I loved this book. I loved this book so much.
Oh my god, it's, oh my, I can picture what it's meant to look like. Oh my god, no. I'm having a complete mind blank.
Chat got it.
I can't get it. I'm sorry. I'm gonna hate myself so much.
It's all good. Do you pass though?
Yeah.
Codie.
Sea of Monsters.
Sea of Monsters is incorrect.
Sea.
Oh wait, what?
Monstrous Sea. Monstrous Sea.
Yeah, okay, I'll give it to you. That's fine. Yay! Monstrous Sea. It is Monstrous Sea for 300 points. Well done, Codie. Well done. So close, Jess. You had it. You had it on the tip of your tongue.
Yeah.
Alrighty. But it's still you, girl. You can do, we've got quotes for 500, 600, YA Contemporary 400 through 600, Turning 10 for 600, and Tamora Pierce, y'all haven't touched.
I've never read any of her books, so
Me neither.
that's not going to go well. I'm going to stick with YA Contemporary and go 400.
YA Contemporary for 400. In Dumplin' by Julie Murphy, who is Willow Dean and her aunt's favorite country music artist?
Haven't read this. Haven't got a clue. Dolly Parton? I don't know.
I'm so in love with the fact that you just spit that out randomly because you just got 400 points just for guessing. Because Dolly Parton is correct.
That's hilarious.
That was brilliant. That was brilliant. I was like, that's stellar guessing right now. That's like, who was, I forgot, who was such a brilliant guesser? There was somebody on an episode, and I forget who it was, but it was like shocking. She just spit out whatever came in her head, and it was right, like a good 80% of the time. And we were all like, what do you mean you don't know this? She's like, I don't know. I forget who it was, but it was so funny. But yeah, funny story, Dolly Parton's also doing the music for the movie.
I'm gonna have to read it now.
It's really great, and I'm excited for the sequel, Puddin'. It comes out in May. So that one, yeah, I'm really excited. But yeah, hot damn, girl. Okay, so we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. That was Jess. Jess, you get one more, I think.
No, I
Right?
had two. I think,
You had two?
yeah.
Okay, then go ahead, Codie.
Okay, I'm going to go for YA Contemporary for 500.
YA Contemporary for 500. In John Green's Looking for Alaska, what does Pudge go to seek?
Oh god, I've not read this in years. Pudge go to seek. I can't even remember who Pudge is. Is that the main dude? He goes to seek, I mean, this isn't probably right, but a relationship with Alaska? I don't remember.
That is not correct, but as you're thinking along the same lines as Hannah in the chat, because Hannah's like, he goes to seek Alaska.
Yeah, right? I was like, is Alaska too obvious?
A little bit, and it's not right. Emma.
Okay, I also haven't read this. So what else do people go and seek? He goes to seek a good meal.
I want to give you style points, but those don't take 1,000 style points, Emma, because those don't matter. But it is that's funny. No, it is not right. Jess.
I have read this, but yeah, a long time ago, so I can't really remember. But maybe I don't know. I can't think of anything specific about the book, so I'm just gonna be like happiness. That's nice in general.
Happiness is nice in general, and it is not correct. I have to read off some of the funny ones that are in the chat before I actually reveal the actual ones. So somebody said Alaska, the girl named Alaska, and then some people were like, he goes to seek a new name. He goes to seek a paper town. He goes to seek adventure. He goes to seek a John Green book without a manic pixie dream girl. He goes to sorry, these are great. The answer is actually he goes to seek the great perhaps, or a great perhaps, which is a quote in the book. It's like a whole big thing of him having last quote. So he goes to seek a great perhaps. All right, Emma.
Okay.
Yeah, you've got quotes for 500, 600.
Yeah.
Contemporary for 600, Turning 10 for 600, and Tamora Pierce.
I'll try Turning 10.
All right, Turning 10 for 600. This nonfiction book, released in November of 2008, conveys the idea of success and how success is made.
Success in 2008. God, I don't know. I can't think of any.
All right, Jess.
I can't think of any either, but I'm just gonna be like, is there a book called How to Be Successful?
There is a book, but it's not the answer to this question. Codie.
Okay, I have an idea, but I don't think it's right. I know the guy from Wolf of Wall Street wrote a book. Is it The Wolf of Wall Street?
It is not The Wolf of Wall Street, and I'm going to call out Amy Jo right now, who told me that she's saying, I'm listening to Outliers right now, and I know that that was released in 2008. That's my guess. So Amy Jo, that's a great guess. Outliers, The Story of Success, is the correct answer by Malcolm Gladwell, which if you guys haven't read this book, it's a great nonfiction read, and it's very fascinating, this idea of talking about like people who kind of don't necessarily fit into average testing or average thoughts and how they build themselves up into success or how we deem that success. It's just fascinating. Anyway, Jess, pick your poison.
YA contemporary. I think
For 600.
Yeah.
What 3 words does Eleanor write on a postcard to Park in Eleanor in Park by Rainbow Rowell?
Oh my gosh, this is so tough. Okay. This is just going to be another random guess. 3 words. It gets better? I don't know.
Oh my god, you can have style points too, because I'm going to cry. I love it. No, that's not right. But tears. Codie.
I think I remember there was a lot of quotes like from like the Smiths and stuff. So I think it could be a quote, but I'm like absolutely blanking on what it could be, so I'm gonna have to pass. I don't remember.
All right, Emma.
Well, I haven't read it, but is it a trick question? Because I don't know if I'm making this up, but I feel like there was a thing about like the mystery of what the words were, but I don't know if that's from a different book.
So is that your answer?
Is it like we don't know what the words are?
Yeah.
It is?
It's never revealed what the words are, so it was a trick question. So yeah, you are right. It's 600 points to Emma.
Yay.
For not knowing what the words were. Although, once again, I got some really funny as hell ones. I mean, there's ones that are like, I love you, or I love you, I miss you, good riddance, boy, nothing ever ends, I'm hungry, tacos, question mark. So, like, they're really... Sorry. So Seth, being the hungry one, he's hungry. We want to go for lunch after this, but he put I'm hungry tacos, and so people are now saying like Seth should have written the book. That would have been a much better ending than anything this week. Thank you. I thought that was a really good 600 question, and Emma got it. Well done. Okay, so Jess, that was your first one.
I think so. Someone correct me if I'm wrong.
Yeah, that was your first one. So now you get more. So we got quotes for 500, 600, and then eventually you got to break your way into some more peers.
Let's go quotes. 500.
Here we go. My advice is never do tomorrow what you can do today. Procrastination is the thief of time.
Oh my gosh. I swear, like, is there like a film adaptation of whatever this book is? Because I swear I've like seen this in like a film at some point. Oh my gosh. Oh my god. I feel like if I don't know it now, I'm never gonna know it.
So do you pass?
I might as well make a guess. So
John, I was like, I feel called out by this quote. Our chat is on point for humor this time. Well done, y'all.
I'm just gonna make a really random guess that's probably not right and go like The Great Gatsby.
The Great Gatsby is not correct. Codie.
I'm gonna guess too. I have no idea. I'm gonna go for Great Expectations.
Great Expectations is also not correct. And you know, guessing works. Y'all, did we not just get the Dolly Parton moment and the moment of like, the words aren't there. So like, y'all got it. It's all good. Guessing's fine, but that is not correct. Emma.
Oh, it's so familiar. I feel like I know what you mean, Jess, that I feel like I've heard it in a film.
Mm-hmm.
But I honestly have no idea. I don't even know what book to guess with. Like what?
I'll say one of your two cohorts was really close.
Oh. Tale of Two Cities
is also incorrect. It's not Great Expectations, Codie. It's David Copperfield.
Oh, man.
You were real close. You were real close on that one. But that was incorrect, unfortunately. All right, Codie. You have one question before you have to break into Tomorrow Pierce.
Yeah, and you can be bet I'm choosing that one.
This is great. I mean, I'm not going to lie. Like, here's the thing. I always try and pick, like, last time it was Agatha Christie. A couple of times it was Neil Gaiman ago. I did Scott Westerfeld. So I was trying to pick, like, an author, you know, who has a wide breadth of books that you can pick from. But whether or not you've read it, that's why I give you guys the title, the categories ahead of time. Because if you want to study, you can. I think I did V.E. Schwab at one point, too. But so it's just like, you never know what you're going to get. But I give you guys it ahead of time because I recognize that it's unfair. Because I realized that when I did Harry Potter quotes one time, and one of my contestants had never read Harry Potter. And I was like,
blasphemous.
What? Sweaty brow. Okay. Then we'll do 600 quotes. You ready, Codie?
Okay, let's do this.
Beware, for I am fearless and therefore powerful.
Hot damn. That's like any villain ever.
Well, you remember what, you know, these are, you know.
Fearless. Who's fearless? I mean, part of me, I don't think it is, wants to go for Mia Kuvera from Nevernight because, I mean, she is fearless.
Right.
But I'm thinking maybe it'll be something a little bit, like, more famous. So I'm going to go for The Hobbit, maybe?
The Hobbit? wow, that one is totally something that Smog would probably say. And
Yeah,
I
right?
see that, but it's not right. But that's that like on point. Excellent guess. Emma.
I have no idea. So I'm gonna guess something like Othello.
That is my favorite tragedy. Here, but I did not put it in here this time. Incorrect.
It does sound really like Shakespearean though, so I can completely see where that guess came from.
No, it is. It does feel very Shakespearean.
Oh man. Let's just go like Hamlet.
Hamlet is also a really great guess, but it is not correct. Actually, I'm going to call out Hannah and Melissa again in the chat because they got it right. Melissa was all like, is it Frankenstein? I'm like 76% sure, and it is indeed Frankenstein. The monster does indeed say that. So, all right, y'all, we've come to the dreaded category time where all of you are going to bomb and break my heart, and it's going to be fine. Which also means we have a daily double hidden in here somewhere, because if you've noticed, we've not had a daily double since the very first awkward question that was too hard for everyone. So, Codie, you just want to go 100 and then work your way down? Yeah?
Yeah.
All right. 100. Here we go. This is Tamora Pierce's most recent book, published in February of 2018.
Oh, something Tempest?
That's a Shakespeare show, but okay.
No, like I feel like Tempest wasn't. No, it's clearly not. Something.
What the hell? Sorry.
No, I genuinely.
Sorry, I'll
don't
tell
know.
you when you're done.
I can see the cover, but I have no idea what it's called.
So do you want to pass?
Yeah, I'm gonna pass.
All right, Emma.
I didn't even know that she was still writing books. I'm gonna say some words that could be a title. So, The Warrior's Daughter.
I'd read it. It'll work. It is not right.
Okay.
Yes, God, this is, you know what? I'm just determined that this category is going to be just like full of laughs. Like, that's just what we're going to get this time. The chat is going to want to kill us, but we're just going to be like making fun of this the whole time. Jess.
I'm going to go with the same strategy of just saying some words because I've literally got no clue what this is going to be. So, like, I'm just going to combine some stuff and be like, the Tempest in the Kingdom with a daughter.
I love that you put Tempest in there because Tempest is one of the words. It's Tempest and Slaughter is the answer. Tempest and Slaughter is the answer of her most recent book. Oh my gosh, I hope Tamora Pierce never watches this video. Okay, cool. All right, play moves to Emma. You just want to work your way down?
Yeah, 200.
Got it, girl. This is Tamora Pierce's first book ever published, centered around a fiery redheaded girl determined to be a knight.
Oh, yeah, I feel like there's only one title, because I did Google it when you sent us the categories, and then I forgot all of the titles. One of them...
You at least tried.
I did try. Was one of them called The Song of the Lioness? I'm going to guess that for every answer. Is that even the title?
I'm actually going to give you these points for that, because The Song of the Lioness is actually... I'm looking for the book, but because that is technically correct, the Song of the Lioness series, this is the first one.
Okay.
It's the Song of the Lioness 1, Alana, the First Adventure. So you can see it at the top of the cover there once it pops up, Song of the Lioness. So I am going to give it to you. Yeah, so congratulations, you got points for Pierce. Because I recognize that some people confuse because each quartet, each series that she has a name to it. And so this one I was going to give you points either way. Cool.
Okay.
But now you've run out of your guess.
Yeah.
So for 300. And that's our daily double. y'all need to tweet for some otter socks. Yeah, they're right here. Very adorable otter socks. Okay? But this one is just for Emma right now.
This is me. Okay.
The first trilogy starts with this book.
Okay. So this book could be called The Lost Princess.
It is not The Lost Princess. No, Penaflor's not a princess. We're just gonna nix that out right now. Go ahead, Jess.
I don't know. Let's just go with like. Oh my god, I'm trying to think of like what sounds like a Tamora Pierce title, but like again, like I just like you did. I googled it and just like read the titles before the before this.
Yeah,
and
so throw me out if you remember it.
But I don't remember any of them.
I know.
What was the point in me doing that?
Yeah.
I don't know. Like, I can't. I'm just gonna pass.
Codie.
I did exactly the same thing as Jess and Emma and Googled them, and now they're gone. So same strategy. Let's go for Becca Cooper's Adventures with Dragons.
That's also awesome. These are all great titles. I read all of these books, but that's not right. It's called Terrier, actually.
Oh.
Is the title of Becca Cooper's. So, all right, this next question, I want you guys to tweet Kaleskorner for some awesome otter socks, the answers to this question. Here we go. Becca Cooper is the ancestress of which beloved Song of the Lioness character? It's not Alana. Even though that's all we know. So yeah, people in the chat are like, we love what they're coming up with. We're like, future authors need to take these titles, need to jot these titles down. I'm almost thinking in my head, I'm like, maybe Tamora Pierce does need to watch this so she can get some title ideas for future books. They all fit. And it all works real well there. All right, here we go. We're getting some tweets now. This one's definitely easier. We're rocking and we're rolling here. We're letting some people get in. Man, hot damn, we got some answers coming. Which is good. So, has Tamora Pierce just never been on your radar, or it's just never interesting? I guess maybe not, because you guys say you read more thrillers, right? Or you fantasy readers? I don't
read any fantasy.
Me either.
No, you don't? Okay.
I've
read
heard of
a lot
her,
of fantasy,
but yeah, never read me.
But I've read a lot of fantasy, but never Tamora Pierce. I think I just grew up with different authors. Maybe she's not as popular in the UK. I'm not sure.
Which might be, you know, and that's totally understandable. Like I get it, and it's that's why it's hard sometimes when I come up with these categories. Is I'm like, I don't necessarily know what everybody's read, and that's what's really beautiful almost about this game show is that there are so many books that I have a plethora of things to choose from, and it's really great because one of my favorites is when people in the chat or people that are watching have like a list that they keep track beside them of like books I want to add to my list to read. You know, so that's where we're at. Alrighty, cool. We have a winner, and this is pretty cool actually. It was one of our competitors on the last book battles. We have William from Book Enthusiast got the answer correct with George Cooper, who I won't tell you how important he is in Song of Linus for any of you that haven't read Tamora Pierce, because he's pretty important and becomes awesome later in the rest of the series, but I won't tell you why. So congratulations, William. That's awesome. You get yourself some otter socks. Yay, otter socks. Alrighty. So we've messed up the order somehow, but Jess, you're the one who gets to go next. And I'm guessing you're just going to keep going down the line, huh?
Yeah, let's do that.
Yeah, all right. 400. This is the first book that follows Alana's daughter through the Copper Isles.
The story of Alana's daughter. Incorrect. All right, Codie.
Alana's baby takes on the world.
Dragonheart Girl.
I love Dragonheart, the movie series. Those are Bob. It is incorrect. It is Trickster's Choice is the answer to that one. Is Trickster's Choice with those beautiful new covers that they have just put out into the world. Jess, for 500 points. I'm just kind of going through this quickly because I don't think you guys are going to get these. I think Emma was going to be the lucky duck who got like that one. We're going to keep going. Whose book starts the Circle of Magic series? I just need a name. Give me a name.
Jess.
Jess is incorrect. Codie.
Sir Killington.
Killington is incorrect. Oh my god. All right, I have tears. Emma.
Sarah.
Sarah. That would be great, but it is not. Actually, it is Sandry. Sandry's book is the first book in the Circle of Magic series. Is Sandry's book. Sandry right here. And then, all right, Codie, play moves to you to guess first on this level 600 question, which if you get, I swear to God, you will go down in Book Battles history, any of you. Which quartet encompasses the following books? First Test, Page, Squire, and Lady Knight. I am not... I need the name of the quartet.
The quartet.
So like how Alana's series was Song of the Lioness, I need the series of these.
Okay. The Daughter of Fire and Ice. There's a lot of daughters in titles.
That's it. I really like that one too. I'd read that one too. Good Lord, you guys are really good at this. Or maybe it's just that easy to come up with a fantasy title. I don't know. All right. Emma.
I'm just trying to think of all the things that I read, but I can't remember any of them. There was one that began with a W, but that's all I remember about it. It's like Walla.
That sounds like the Shakira song, like Waka Waka. Hey. Yeah, no. That is correct. Jess.
Like Winter's Kingdom.
Winter's Kingdom is also incorrect. It is actually called The Protector of the Small Quartet. Protector of the Small Quartet. They're really, really good. So, cool. Yay. Now we've done that and gotten through it with unscathed to a certain degree. So while I math here real quick, I want to give you guys a chance to shout out to anybody who might be watching or anything that you want to say that's upcoming on your channel. Any sort of thing that, might be interesting. And Codie, you wanna shout out anything first?
I've not put up my TBR or anything yet for this month, so that's coming up. But I am going to be doing. Have you guys seen the Owl Readathon that G from Book Roast is?
Oh
hosting?
yeah.
Yeah, I'm going to be doing that. So I am still trying to figure out which books for which challenges because she's made it super difficult. I read a lot of fantasy, but finding a book with a symbol on the cover is ridiculously hard. And there's one that's read a book with alchemy in it. It's just really difficult. The only one I can think
The
of
Alchemist.
is
The Alchemist.
Yeah, The Alchemist. Yeah,
I was like, The Alchemist has a symbol on it too.
Oh, does it? I don't think you can double up though. I don't know. That I might have to go to the library for that one and see if I can use that. But
those are really good.
It's kind of tricky, but I'm looking forward to doing that this month.
Oh, awesome. Emma, what about you? Anyone you want to say hi to? Anything that you're up and coming up on your channel?
Coming up, I should have thought of this in advance. I'm posting a video tomorrow. That's a bit different because it's not about books. It's like a vlog from when I went to this vegan market. So that's something a bit different.
Oh, cool.
Otherwise, yeah, just my usual series over on Drinking by Myself.
Woo-hoo! And Jess, what about you? Anything upcoming? Anyone you want to say hi to?
Well, I put up my March wrap up today, and hopefully next week, because I'm going to YA Shot. I don't know if you guys have heard of that, but it's an event near London. It's got all of UK YA authors and panels and stuff, and it's my first YA event that I'm going to, so I'm going to vlog it and then put that up as well.
That sounds so much fun. I'm so jealous. Out in Scotland, we have no book expos up here. It's all down south.
That's awesome. That sounds like a lot of fun. Here on Kaleskorner, we got book battles. We keep trying to do that every month. We might squeeze one more in here because we do anything for March. And I say we, but it's just me. And then I still got Book Battles live. Oh, shut up. I know you do my math, but stop being frowny over there. Sorry, talk to Seth. We got Book Battles live. We're also going to be doing that one. If anyone's in the Colorado area, we are now going to be doing it on the second Friday of every month. And little sneak peek, we're actually going to be bringing Book Battles to Denver Comic-Con. What? So we're going to try and film that one because that one's kind of a big deal. So we're gonna see where that goes. Okay, that's my soft announcement for that one. All right, cool. So here we are where the points stand. We have in first place with oh, there's a cat.
It's a dog, yeah.
Oh, it's a dog. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. We have to enlarge. Whenever somebody brings a pet on, we have to know the name of the pet, and we have to who's the pet.
Oh, she's run away. That's Hippo, my dog.
I love that name for a dog.
She looks like a little hippo.
I think that's great. All right. So with 1,600 points in the lead, we have Emma. Yeah, and then in second with 1,300 points, we have Jess. In last place with 800 points, we have Codie. So where we stand right now, so 800 for Codie, 1,600 for Emma, 1,300 for Jess. So what that means is that Codie, you're going to be the one who looks at this 3 categories for the final question, and you're going to get to pick what it is. Once Codie announces which question it is, you guys are going to write down how much you wager. Okay, so make sure you have a phone or a notepad or something next to you. Write it down so you don't forget or can't change it. And then once I reveal the question, that's free game for you guys to tweet at Kaleskorner the answer to the final question, and you guys are going to write down your answers as well. Once you guys are in and I have a winner for the final answer, that's when we're going to go. Any questions about the final question?
How does the wagering work?
You have to wager at least 1 point. You can wager anything from what you have, but not 0. So you can do, if you want to wager everything that you have, you will wager 1,600. And if you get it right, you get twice as much. If you get it wrong, you lose it all.
Okay.
So that's how that works. So if you wager 1 point, you only get 1 point if you get it right, but you only lose 1 point if you get it wrong. Okay? Yeah. But don't wager until you hear what the category is. Alrighty? Here we go. So Codie, your 3 choices for the category are Wrinkled Witches, Weary Walkers, or Wonderful Wizard.
Let's go for Wrinkled Witches.
Wrinkled Witches. All right, so Wrinkled Witches is our category, okay? So remember, I always try and give you a hint in the category. So Wrinkled Witches, think about what that might mean and how much you want to wager. Once again, your points are Emma, you have 1,600. Jess, you have 1,300. And Codie, you have 800. Okay? You can write down, you have to wager at least 1 point. I don't care. Because I had one of the authors try and wager 0. And I was like, really? You can't wager 0 on Jeopardy. Like, what made you think you could do that? Yeah, now he's my boss. Because he also owns the bookstore that I work at. So it's like, dude. He doesn't like me to talk about it, though, when I advertise the book show, because he didn't do very well. And anybody wants to watch it, that's the very first author episode we did with Len Vallejos, Jessika Brody, and Brenna Yovanov. Alrighty, you guys have your wagers in?
Yeah.
All right, here we go. For Wrinkled Witches, here's your question. What are the names of the 3 immortals who help Meg, Charles, and Calvin? Wrinkled Witches. What are the names of the 3 immortals who help Meg, Charles, and Calvin? So remember, there's a hint in the category, and then you should have everything you need. So tweet your answer to me. Tweet your answer to me for a chance to win an arc of All of This Is True. Obviously, this episode, it's open up internationally. So tweet your answer to me at Kaleskorner, and you guys are writing down your answers. I actually have to remember the answer to this question because I know it, but I don't. Do you guys have your answers locked in?
I mean, I wrote something down. I don't know.
I have no idea.
I have no idea either.
Oh no! Well, that's a boo of a final question. Well, all right, I'm giving some Twitter people a chance to get in here after we listen to a fail of a final question from you guys. It's okay. We're working on it here. Alrighty. All right. We have a winner. And here we go. So, the answer to Wrinkled Witches. What are the names of the three immortals who helped Meg, Charles, and Calvin? The answer is... Nope, this did it again. Mrs. What's-It, Mrs. Who, and Mrs. Witch from A Wrinkle in Time.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Wrinkled Witches, Mrs. What's-It, Mrs. Who, and Mrs. Witch. And the winner that we have on here is Caroline Reeds from @ReadsCara. Congratulations on winning an arc of All of This Is True. I will be contacting all of you winners later with your addresses and everything. So, Codie, how much did you, what was your answer and how much did you wager?
I wagered 50 points. And
okay.
I had like a really strange answer. It was like, because I have read A Wrinkle in Time, so I kind of remembered but didn't really, so I just put like Mrs. X, Mrs. Y, and Mrs. Z.
Oh, I like that. That's a great, I mean, it's great, but it's incorrect, so that's okay. So 50 points subtracted for you. Emma, what'd you wager and what'd you answer?
So I wagered 200, and I didn't know what book that was or anything, so I put Wrinkly, Witchy, and Susan.
I think Emma wins on style point. I'm just convinced that Emma just wins all the style points here. I haven't laughed so hard than I have with you three. This is amazing. Jess, what'd you wager? What was your answer?
I just a question mark because I really had no clue at all what this was going to be.
Okay, well, what'd you wager? You cut out there.
100.
100. Alrighty. So our final. I'm echoing. Well, I guess it's the last one, but that's okay. So here we go. In last place. We have Codie with 750 points. In second place, we have Jess with 1,200 points. And our winner of Book Battles UK is Emma with 1,400 points. Yay! Congratulations, Emma. Thank you for joining us.
Thank you for running it.
Here. Let's go to our winner. Emma, remind us who you are, what your channel is, and any final thoughts?
Yeah, so I'm Emma from Thinking By Myself. And yeah, thank you so much. This was great fun.
Good, yay! Jess?
Thank you for hosting this. It was really, really good fun. And yeah, people can like check out my channel, Read by Jess.
Yay, Read by Jess. And Codie.
Hey, so I'm Codie at Codie's Book Corner. If you want to come and say hi, I read a lot of books, but clearly I don't retain much. Otherwise, I would have done better in this.
That's okay. That happens sometimes. I have a really bad echo, so I'm going to end this quickly. I'm Kales at Kaleskorner. Join us next time on Book Battles. We'll have another episode either later in the month of April or in May. I'm ending this now because it's a terrible echo. Thank you guys for joining us. Until next time, bye!